Most of my clients just want to get back to work. They want to feel better, they want to get the treatment they need, and they want to get back to work. It just isn't always possible to put the pieces all back together for them. They're going to have permanent injuries, permanent pain, permanent residual problems and loss as a result of this injury.
Well, I think that people think that in workers' comp, if you're injured, everything is going to be approved, all their treatment's going to be approved, they're going to be paid for their time off. And unfortunately, it's not always that simple. There's hearings involved. Sometimes employers will fight for one reason or another, and that's why they come to us to really help them through that process.
What are their goals? And that's the first question I ask a client when I'm meeting with them. What are your goals? What do you want to see happen? Because this is about what they want and where they want to go with it. Here at Willis & Willis, we do not bill on your ongoing temporary total disability benefits, but we still handle all of the paperwork. And I think that makes us distinct from most firms. They either don't do the paperwork while you're off on temporary total, or they bill. This is my mission in life. It's to help people at a difficult time in their lives, and I want to be available to them. If a client calls in and they say they want to talk to one of the attorneys, we get back to them as quickly as we can.
I think the big thing is our availability, and the fact that somebody can call in here and talk to a person and get answers to their questions. The fact that we have 4 full-time workers' compensation attorneys gives us the flexibility to be able to have people at hearings and still have people in the office that are going to be able to talk to those clients. We actually had a case a couple years ago, a gentleman that broke his back on the job. The employer was giving him a lot of problems, wouldn't approve treatment, wouldn't approve payments to him, came to us sort of destitute and really didn't know what to do. So we walked him through that process. We ended up going to, I think, somewhere between 10 and 12 hearings for him. We were able to successfully get him the treatment he needed, get the surgery that he needed to have, getting him paid for his time off. And he ended up going back to work about 2 years later, which was always the result that we want. If we can get people back to work, that's what we want to do.
I also want to work closely with the doctors. If we can't get their bills paid, they're not going to be able to continue servicing our workers' comp clients. So we need to make sure that we're working on getting their C9s approved, getting their appeals, making their job easier, because the paperwork is voluminous. And their best efforts are spent treating our clients rather than filling out papers.
It's one of, if not the most difficult time in someone's life. And you're looking at it like, if I was this person, how would I want to be treated? And so you take all the care that you can to help them through each step of the process, and to see the successes that you see when people do recover and go back to work is extremely gratifying.